Admit it. You always wanted a boy. Throttle. Leave the ground. That's all down below now. Oh, looky, looky, you're not such a big man, tiny ant-man, little cricket. Oh, Mrs. Schaefer's our biggest, richest, goddamnest customer? Real. After all these years spraying his fields, they were as mean and green as new money. I guess I didn't figure that. Tell me I could cost you every penny you put in your business. Here I go turning that man on you. Worse still, I got to sit here listening to you be all, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Never happened again, sir. You got my word, sir. With your voice all gravy and shit brown. Wonder if big old Schaefer would be shocked out of his God-fearing mind because your voice could change after a dial tone. Tell me I'm in it, neck deep and sinking. I take one more wrong step, what? I so much as look in one wrong direction, well, hell, you can give it, right? You'll plant me in the ground no matter what. You even using your head, sir? You got yourself so burned up from yelling, I don't think you even know which way is up. Ain't you if good old boys like him think they run the world, but what they don't know? Without us, their crops rot. We're up here growing them into men. Guess being dumb never hurt old Schaefer. I mean, he just picks up the phone, pulls your strings, and runs. Sky's so damn full of blue today. Pulling me every which way. Look at that. Look at that. Got nothing up here to crowd me up. Nothing but what I see to tell me where I'm at. Don't start treating me like a girl just because old man Wallet says keep your daughter away from mine. Calls me daughter, and I think how you look confused for me. You've got to remind yourself I come with spare parts. Mama told you I should be all dressed up in them pinks and frills 7 days a week, staying away from planes and trees and anything else that might get my pet Melissa was off the ground. Ain't you thinking now, maybe I should have listened to that woman? Instead, you'll grab me out of the kitchen and I'm barely missing that squishy bacon grease she hauled my way. Now, you know I never did sass her. Didn't mind as well as I could, but still, she always looked at me like I did wrong. You saw it too. Something always wrong. And there's me stepping and catching that cast iron flat in your hand. You don't even care how high. And I'm all 6 knowing my daddy saved me. Stepped in and did what you had to do. Then now you were the one who put me in that jumpsuit and took me up. Always stay with the plane. Yes, sir. Be damn sure that's where I'll be. Good Lord, them fields are sleeping wild today. Air swirling them all around. Keep my mind on the wind, find the horizon. Keep my gear balanced. No one's a dick. No one's jump, blast, turn, and curl close to the earth, practically touching my gears to the tops of them semis glaring by on the interstate. Got it? Watch it. Pray. And don't I forget it. Not a bit of it. Guess I ain't got your talent for forgetting. But I got your photo right here, sir. In the Air Force blues. Goggles on, hat all propped to the side, your Hollywood smile. That's what. The before you. Before your vision started playing shadow games, before your hands started shaking, before I pulled you out of this plane with every bit of me and made you swear you'd never fly again. Just teach me, that's all. No one has to know any different. Just us, right, sir? It's always been just us. Should I tell Schaefer you had me over his field when I was 12, blocks tied to my sneakers, sunglasses duct taped to my head, flying solo with you on the radio, swearing yourself blue every time I'd miss an anchor? You couldn't tell anyone that. But you had to have someone up in the skies, someone who did just as her daddy said. Keep this secret, keep this safe. Couldn't tell them this dust made you half blind. Now what, you gonna take in some high-fly stranger, don't know you, don't know when to keep his mouth shut? He'll learn to lock all the doors, hide the keys, drain the tank if need be. He'll just count on you at the end of the day and leave? All that just keeps some old farm boy happy. Let Mrs. Schaefer watch how you knuckle up and under. Let him twist a fist in your direction and watch you go grab at the table legs. You ain't supposed to be chicken shit, sir. You ain't supposed to turn on your own. Geez, Caroline. Up, turn. Wind is thick. I think we're in Kansas. There it is. There, big old Schaefer ass. Think Delisa's watching me? Think her daddy can come flying too close? They look up, see this yellow bird swooping over their fields, and as far as they know, we don't see anything but a blur of earth and sky. I've been trying to find a way to tell her I fly pretty low now. If the sun's just so, I can see right inside her room. And yeah, it might be as quick as a flash, but sometimes a flash is all you need. I told her I remember when I'd see her back when she was all high school popularity. She'd be sitting on the edge of her window watching me fly. She'd hold up there while her friends would wait on the porch below. She's up there marrying see that she's in no big hurry to join them. She'd be there waving at me, and I'd wave them wings right back at her. Maybe it's not possible to see so close, but I could see that smile like I was right there with her. I'd hear that laugh. Did they really think things would change all that much when they sent her away? That does seem to be the way people around here think. I'm sitting in your pickup and Mom's standing there in her pinks and frills, swearing at you and carrying on, turning that beer bottle in her hand like she was going to knock it over your head. Maybe she would have if it had been empty. But the lease came right on back. I think even better than before. Back then she wouldn't say a word to me. Just shy smiles, just fly-by waves. But she comes back and she says she's changed. And don't I see it? Don't I see it? Shit. Curtain shut. The shaker ain't taking no chances. You know, I'm never going to talk to that old man. That'd be a real treat. Hush, don't you turn on me now, too. Tell me to spray that man's land. I'm flying him almost up a time here. Already been as good as fired. Now get on my side. Hey, Mrs. Shaker, sir. Your daughter says she loves me. Said it last night. Said it after I climbed in her bedroom window when you were all home. All downstairs didn't know any better what was going on up over your heads. She asked me to be nice to you. I guess we can always try. But she must have said something to you. She said she was gonna. She tells you now you want my dad to turn me out. And you got her all turned in, curtains pulled, windows shut. What'd you think I'd do? Go crawling away? Hide myself in this plane, spend my days up over your field, squinting my eyes real tight, not look this way or that? Just killing me critters chewing at you. Take the check you send me and cash it. Drink it, fill the tank on it, and be happy with that? Once upon a time, my daddy taught me better than that, Mr. Shaper. Let me tell you how it went. He put me up in that plane and he said, fly. And we dropped. We dropped like a brick and I screamed, save us! He just up and crossed his arms and said, ain't gonna. The sky's beating us with 1,000 clouds, the earth ready to smack us. The ground itself squeezed up. I watched it racing for impact. All he said was, fly the plane. He put me right there, right between heaven and earth, and turned it all over to me. Fly. I do what he told me to do. I always do. Should I tell him that one, Dad? Should I tell him you got moved down to the earth and not even blink? Your dad is looking out for you. Yeah. Mama was sad when she said it. Back then it was true. I don't think you ever told her about them flying lessons, did you? Can't imagine you ever did. You really looking out for me? Hell, for all I know, you'll let me drop. Drop fast. And what you really want to see is if I can do it. Can I handle it? Will I? Delise never thought for a million years I'd find my way up to their house. She gets back home, she writes me notes, tells me I have to talk to her. Tells me she can't stop thinking about those days she was watching me fly by. And her face when she saw me sitting there in her window last night. She didn't even wonder how or why. Just pull back covers and ask what's really me. All sweet and wide-eyed like any old love story says. I gave her a pinch and said, you ain't dreaming, girl. Should I make some kind of wish, Dad? Should I wish that everything could change so this wouldn't be what it is? Throttle back, raise the tail. Think about the wind for a little while. But she told them, princess up in her tower calls off a big king dad. She done up and quit college to come back here to see me, and now you want me to knuckle up and under? Well, we lose 4,000 acres of spray. We lose everybody's fields. We have to plant our plains. And the next time I try to climb in her window, Shaker's got the sheriff there to lock me up. They'll send Delise off to some faraway aunt out in some big rock country, someplace where the ground swells up, makes the air too thin and tangled for flying. And everything I got gets gone. Lost in the blue because I didn't listen to you. Maybe you never expected me to take a hold of this thing. Maybe you thought I'd be all weak and let us get crushed that day. Maybe you were hoping we would. Your eyes no good anymore, your wife up and gone. You're stuck with this girl you can't make into a boy. So maybe you get an idea to start from scratch. Crash. But I made it go. I worked it out in free fall. We take to the sky and you can't stop laughing. I see a change in you. And when we land, you short my name to Mick and you start thinking one way about me and not the other. But now it's like this. The rest of the world sees me that other way, so you're stuck. That pisses you off? Fine. You want a son? Watch me tear off that one. All prodigal and burning up. You ain't seen it in a while from up here, but that shape of driveway's as long as any runway I need. I told Elise she should always watch the sky. I can feel her watching these wings. She has to be watching. She'll see me wave them. She'll see me land, and she'll know we've got one chance. She's been true to every word she's ever said. Dad, I'm keeping the plan.